West, y'all. So the day finally comes that everybody's starting to see what type of person quantum apotheosis is, or now he calls himself quantum TV. I ran into this guy. I used to be subscribed to this guy back in 2000. I was one of the first ones that really had a big beef with him. The rest of the YouTubers was scared of him because he used to troll. He used to troll people hard, but I was never scared. I knew the things that was coming out of his mouth was outlandish, guys. How could you be a professional calibrator? This is one title he gave himself. Then he told everybody he was a United States Marine Corps and he was a professional calibrator. So the things he was talking about, this is where he used to have the 900E guys. If you guys remember, that was the holy grail of TVs. He made 1,000 videos on the 900E. And I was like, then I look at the settings. I was the first one that says his settings look like Caucasian people are orange. I'm the one that called him. I was like, damn, his settings look like people are orange. I used to say, man, with your settings that look like orange. So I used to never really troll him, but I used to think his settings wasn't all that great. So the beef started between me and him when he started to get on Xbox and say that nobody's buying the Xbox console because they don't have any exclusives, yada, 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 this. Don't buy the system, it's garbage. So I typed to him and said, well, it's about the people that have the Xbox One. It still have great features, and most people play multi-plax on it anyways. So he's like, you're crazy. People buy consoles for exclusives. I said, yeah, but only exclusives you can only play so many times, and then after you beat it, then what? You're gonna go back to multiplayer. You go back to games like Call of Duty, NBA, Madden. Um, all the games has multiplats, and those are the most popular titles on any console because, after you beat a God of War or Uncharted or Spider-Man, once you beat it, then you go back. Quite naturally, you're gonna go back to online gaming. Multiplats. So he told me I was crazy. Don't listen to Westside Tech because look at his subscriber base. You're gonna deal with somebody that only has 100 subscribers, or the time I had less than 100 subscribers. But I told him, yeah, but I got years of experience of buying TVs, consoles, and electronics. Period. I just busted them out. I said, look, you just got into this. So me and him used to go back and forth. Then it got real nasty because I always used to just, be cool. I just have disagreements with him. Then he got real nasty and said that my apartment had roaches and I'm a ghetto, something about my being for the ghetto. I talk like a ghetto. I talk ebonics. So he started to get racist. And he's a black man. It's like I'm a black man. So I said, whoa, 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 man. I said, we're not going to tolerate all this. So I start clowning him. I start calling him a black man that's trying to be white. Look at the way you speak. Black people don't speak like that. Then he had the nerve to say, oh, I'm educated, so that's why I talk. Just the way you talk doesn't mean that you're educated. This is how stupid this man is. He thinks that because you talk a certain way, you're educated. No. I know people that have AA master's degree and they talk just like me. They talk slang and they talk black. They don't have that, hey, all that straight talking and, trying to talk like you're a Caucasian. Well, you're clearly not. I already knew before he even started showing his face he wasn't a Caucasian man because, he'll have his hand in the photo in a video, and I knew he was a black man. So I asked him, I said, why you don't never show your face? Are you ashamed of being a black man? Oh, no, I don't want people to see what I look like because they could harm me or something like that. Like you're just some kind of big celebrity or something. So I was like, get the fuck out of here. This guy really thinks he's a celebrity? At the time, the guy only had, I believe, excuse me, the guy only had less than 8,000 subs or less than 10,000 subs. So any YouTuber, he was always knocking down, calling him a small channel, and blah blah blah. If he didn't have over like at least 2,000-3,000 subscribers, he'll call you a small channel. Which at the time he was a small channel. So, anyways, to make a long story short, I was killing him. Every video that he said that's wrong, that's wrong. Everything he was saying, I mean, he tried to even get on surround sound, and he just said a bogus statement about surround sound. Now, mind you, I have a surround sound. I have Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, all that stuff. Then the guy went on to make videos about Dolby Vision is fake. It's not the real Dolby Vision. He needed 12-bit panels to get the full Dolby Vision. Oh, man, this guy. And he was just always talking about LG. LG's this. LG need to go back to the drawing board. Sony's just blown out of the water. Blah, yada, 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 this. OLED has burden. OLED, every OLED that he said he gets burden. And I said, this guy is such full of shit. He's just a clickbaiter. That's all he's doing. He's not out for real information. He want to clickbait and just get views on his channel. So I called him out on that. So to make a long story short, I guess somebody was watching our beef back and forth, and somebody just said, hey, Westside Tech, give me your email, please. Give me your email. I got information for you. So I'm like skeptical. I was like, damn, who the fuck is this? So he just doing every video, spamming me. Every video, please, Westside Tech, send me an email so I can send you some information. So quite naturally, I thought it was Quantum because, you know, Quantum have like 4 or 5 or 10 troll accounts. You know, I was finding like people was coming on my channel was actually him, but he was using different troll accounts. And I called him because they were saying the same thing. I click on the account and they'll be subscribed to him, or they really figured out that he'll block you, that you couldn't see who they were subscribed to. But yeah, he had like thousands of troll accounts. So I just took a leap of faith and I said, okay, boom, I gave him my email. Next thing I know, it shows me pictures of what this guy looks like. This is, you know, I was the first one that seen him before he started putting on that stupid Deadpool mask. Showed pictures of his wife. It showed me where his wife worked at. Come to find out, his wife worked at CubeSmart. She was a district manager at CubeSmart in Florida, and they lived in a on-the-site living apartment for the storage unit. Because what happened was he exposed himself when he was trying to show off his washing machine, and then he went in his garage, and I saw pipes. I saw pipes all in, when he was like walking. I saw all these pipes going into the garage. So I automatically knew. I said, that's a storage unit. That is a storage unit, because I know what storage units look like. You know, I used to have a lot of storage units back in the day. I used to keep stuff in and stuff when I had my, houses or apartments that was too full. So I was like, that's a storage unit. So I was like, how the hell is he making videos out of the storage unit? So it all clicked in. We found his wife's name, found his real name, and she's a district manager of Smart Cube in Florida. We even called down there. We had guys call down there. It was really her. We knew her name and her address. So I'm not going to reveal that, but you guys do the research. It's all about Westside Tech. So then I started making videos about that, about storage unit living and stuff like that. And he got so upset with me, he had my original Westside Tech channel taken down. So, of course, my daughter said, well, you want to use my YouTube account, hardly use it anymore. And I said, okay. So she had made her another YouTube account. I can't remember the scenario, but my kids was on that particular YouTube channel. So, of course, I went ahead and used my logo again, uploaded all my other videos, because I had most of those videos saved on my phone already. So, I upload most of the videos again. I ran it to him again. He said, oh, Westside Tech is back. I got his channel banned for revealing my wife's storage unit, or my wife's information in my picture without my consent. So I was like, man, who gives a fuck? Everybody knows it's out there now. So he goes through my history, and he see all this kid shit like toes, and I don't know what he saw, but he saw what my kids was watching because my kids they watch everything on YouTube and tickle me something or something he was saying. So he started calling me a child molester with no proof. Mind you, I have 2 kids. I have a wife, and he's calling me a child molester. I've been married way longer than this kid was. I think the kid was in high school when I got married. So, he always liked to show his little ring and stuff like that. Man, I got thousands. I got a ring. Matter of fact, I just took my ring off as I coming from work. That's my ring. You know what I mean? But he's like showing you a ring like, oh, look, buddy, I'm married. Blah, 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 blah. So fucking what? Like Rich ReviewTech Cloud, I'm talking about, oh, you're having sex. Congratulations. Who cares, man? Who cares that you're married? I've been married, I've been married for 10 years, got a divorce, and then I'm married again. I've been married for 4 years now. It's not a big deal. People split, people have marriages, it's not a big deal. So make a long story short, I busted this guy. This guy said he was a professional calibrator, a Marine, and a professional photographer. And I knew that he was a professional photographer because he was shooting everything from his cell phone. I could tell his cell phone quality. He even said he ever slipped up and said, oh, my cell phone was going to go down. I got to go, guys. So he was filming everything on his cell phone. Matter of fact, it was the S9. He was filming everything on, or the S8. At the time, I think it was the S8 because the S9 was just for to come out. This is how long me and this guy had been beefing. And I tore his ass up with that storage tech. So the guy lived in a facility that his wife was given because they're on the site managers. Because anytime these storage unit like public storage, smart cube, any of these storage unit gotta have a all living person on site because people live in their storage units, so they gotta have somebody else on the site at all time to watch the activity coming in and out. So they give managers, district managers, their own apartment. So the guy was living with his wife in an on-site storage facility given to him by the company, an apartment, and he got busted. So he lied about that. Oh, I don't live in that. Oh, I can't show you where I live. Somebody will come over here and come get me. I was like, brother, you live on. We already got the information. Somebody emailed me that. I got all the information. Got his name, his wife's name, and we looked it up. It was too easy. So, make a long story short, this guy started digging into me. This is what this guy does. And mind you, that's why when Digitivity was said something about his accounts was getting hacked, that's Quantum. Quantum tried to hack my Facebook, but I already had account verifications just in case somebody do that. So around, it's like 9 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock his time, I get a notification saying somebody try to log onto your account from Florida. And mind you, I don't know nobody from Florida. And I look at my account, it says that your account has been compromised, your Facebook has been compromised. This is the location, Florida. And then I look at my, of course they told me to change the password. I changed the password, whatever. Then I look at the messages. Oh, you better watch your back. I heard you been talking about the homie, about fuck you up. Like he started trying to use slang. When I knew it was him, you could always see that somebody's trying to use slang when they don't know what they're talking about. So this guy was trying to use street terms. I didn't know how to use street terms. I wish I had saved the message because I deleted all that stuff. But I knew it was Quantum. Quantum was he probably that day watched Boys in the Hood or Business Society or something like that. So he tried to figure out the lingo, how we talk. And, I'm from South Central Los Angeles, you know what I mean? So he was trying to talk hood. He was trying to talk, as he'll say, ebonics. So he said, yeah, my nigga, yeah, watch your back. I know where you stay at. Yeah, homie, I'm going to have you smoked and blah, blah. And I could tell it was nobody from the streets. I could tell. I could tell it was somebody. It was all proper English. The sentences was all matched up. Had all the correct periods, commas and stuff like that. I said, oh, come on, man. This ain't nobody from the streets, man. I knew it was Quantum, trying to be street. Talk about You know, that's the homie's wife, and he go ride for his wife, and you know, you a fat ass. Cause he loved to call people fat. Oh, you're fat. Uh, if you came down here, you probably swell over me. I'm not worried about you, Westside Tech. Take your old ass back on the driving the bus or something like that. Cause you know I'm a bus driver. I don't give a fuck. You know I have fun on YouTube. So he said I'm gonna sweat on up. But I told him at least I have a job. I got a job that pays me $100,000. If I want to drive that bus every day, I make $100,000. So I still do good for myself. I don't have to rely on a woman taking care of me, making YouTube videos for whatever piece of change they give you, because you're not getting that much. Your subscriber base is too low. So that's why you're asking for these funds and settings. And, you know, he's a professional photographer. Oh, he's a professional calibrator, but he don't put his business on the internet. So I already been exposed to that. So, matter of fact, what's his, Ninja AV, I sent that information to him through my other homeboy. My homeboy called me. I'm not gonna say, hey, you still got those pictures of Qualum and where he lived and blah blah. So yeah, here I'm gonna send that to Ninjativity. And I said, yeah, go ahead and send it to him. So of course I jump on his page and told him what's the thing. And it seemed like he had a little attitude with me, like, oh wow, I don't need to know all that information, blah blah blah. He got real smug with me. So I was like, man, fuck this guy too, you know, because he had a little smug little attitude, like I'm just telling you the information about how much this guy's a liar. So yeah, he had a little smug little attitude. I was like, dude, I came over here on behalf of my friend. I don't even know you like that. So the guy said, well, I don't need to know all that information. I just want to know if he's a real AV guy. I said, no, dumbass. That's why I'm trying to tell you the information. But he had a little smug little attitude. So I was like, this guy right here, he's a little bitch. I was like, I didn't even, once he typed that little comment, like he didn't want to be bothered, I was like, dude, I'll just give you the information. You know, if you bothered by quantum, then that's on you. Don't take that shit on me. But yeah, he had a little smug little attitude. I was like, dude, I'm just giving you the information. Because I've been at war with this guy. This guy tried to hack my Facebook. He didn't know my Instagram, so I guess he didn't mess with my Instagram because that would have tried to got hacked. But he did find me on Facebook because he got all that information through another YouTuber, Mr. 4K Upscaler. And he went batshit crazy because I asked him what happened to his C1 TV. So he got upset. I guess he got embarrassed because he had to sell it. So he started attacking me, talking about I was making fun of him. I said, no, I wasn't. I just asked you what happened to your C1 TV. And all your, he bought all these high definition players, 4K players. He had the Samsung, then he bought the Oppo. Then all of a sudden, all that stuff disappeared. Talking about he's having financial problems. So I just asked him, I said, what happened to your TV? So he said I was making fun of him. Then he said that Westside Tech is no longer allowed to be on my channel and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to give him a shout out. I said, dude, you didn't give me my shine. I gave my old self the shine. You know, I already know about technology because I've been buying this shit since the 90s, since Laserdisc days. So the guy teamed up with 4K Upscaler. Now, mind you, 4K Upscaler, his content is horrible. The guy will buy a light bulb and say, look, guys, I got a new light bulb that can turn on and off with Alexa. Or he'll buy an Alexa and say, look, I got an Alexa, guys. Look, I got a new controller. Anything that he gets, he goes on YouTube. Oh, the guy was such a horrible YouTuber. The guy will just, anything that he gets, he'll just upload it to YouTube. The man got like 5,000 videos or 10,000 videos of nothing burger videos. So I just asked him what happened to his C1 TV, and he went ham on me. So yeah, he went ham on me just because I asked him what happened to C1 TV. Next thing I know, somebody called me. One of my subscribers called me, told me, hey, they're talking about you. I said, what are they talking to me about? Next thing he called him Apotheosis, saying, hey, this guy, Westside Tech, don't listen to him. He's a pedophile. And I'm doing this on the request of Mr. 4K Upscaler. Mr. 4K Upscaler donated to my PayPal or whatever. He said, Mr. 4K Upscaler donated to my PayPal to destroy this guy at Westside Tech. I say I destroyed him. What the fuck? He never destroyed me. The only thing he said, he slattered me and said that I was a child molester or some bullshit without any fucking proof. Talking about some bullshit he had said. It was kind of funny to me, and I destroyed him with the whole quantum storage tech, because we used to call him storage tech. Everybody started calling him storage tech after that. He had no longer the esteemed name of quantum apotheosis. Everybody started calling him a storage tech after I put it on my video. I put comedy skits on there and stuff like that about his sleeping in storage unit and stuff like that. So everybody was coming to my channel. I was getting like hits, man. But I stopped it. At the time I was just having fun on YouTube. I didn't want to take it any further and stuff like that, because this man start trying to display my kids' information. He did display my kids' information. He said, "Hey, guys, if you want a good education, go to this school." And then he had my kids' information, where they go to school at, and I was like, "Dad, this guy is crazy. Why would you display my kids' school where they going? This is the best education you could get." So the guy went, this is how far, of course I didn't flag it or nothing. I just like, this guy is. So I had to go back, So I had to display his wife's information and who his wife is. See, one thing about me, you don't fucking with me, I'm not a conservative. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not none of that stuff. I'm a street nigga, man. I'm from the streets, man. You guys can look me up. I'm from the streets, man. I used to be a former Crip. I used to be in the street shit, gunplay, all that stuff like that. So all that little silly shit, we could do it, I'm from the streets, like I said. That's why I call myself Westside Tech, letting you know I'm from the street. But I just do this YouTube for fun. I'm OG now, I have fun with my kids. I sit up here and watch Japanese animation with my kids, Naruto and all that stuff, Dragon Ball Z. As you can see, my figurines in the back, stuff like that. So I just have fun with YouTube. I didn't think that it's going to get to this amount of fuckery, as I say, fuckery. That's what it is. So he tried to display my kids' information, so I went hard in the paint. I put his name out. I put his wife's name out. Say, hey, if you want to have a YouTube studio and you want to be a professional calibrator and a professional marine, come to Storage Tech. Come to Storage Tech. Come to Cube Smart. That's the best YouTube studio it is. I put the address, boy. I lit his ass up. So that's I know. I get an email from YouTube says your account been bad, blah, 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 for bullying. So he went to YouTube and banned my so this is my third Westside Tech. So I said, oh, you want to ban channels? No problem. Because he still had that Westside Tech as a pedophile. So every day, boom, I'm flagging it. I have my homies flag it. So I knew when the guy, his second channel, Quantum Apotheosis, took it down. Because we was flagging that motherfucker every day. You want to get my shit bad? You don't want to stay in the heat? No. Don't stay in the kitchen if you can't stand the heat, buddy boy. Like I said, don't stand in the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. I was lighting his ass up. So he got my second Westside Tech channel. It's no problem. I'm just going to make another account. Because I don't do YouTube for monetary gain. I'm not looking for to get monetized or have ads in my page. That's not my goal on YouTube. My goal on YouTube is have fun. This is have fun. I got a job that, like I said, I got a job that pays me $100,000. I can drive that bus every day and make $100,000. No problem. My checks be $3,000-$4,000. Just driving the bus, man. I'm in California. We live. It's high out here, so they gotta pay you, a good salary out here. It's not like Florida. The cost of living is much cheaper in Florida than it is California. So there's no problem with me. I can make money. I don't need to go to assets and follow their rules and try to get monetized and stuff like that. Nobody's really making money off YouTube unless you 1 million subscribers in, or you have, you got really those high-end views and stuff like that. Nobody's ever going to catch PewDiePie and stuff like that. That's the one that make millions and $1 million, and some people make $2 million, but Quantum ain't going to never get to that status. We already know that. He doesn't have enough content, not enough quality content. And then regurgitating stuff that you get on Google about TVs is not going to cut it. Because all he was doing was regurgitating everything. He used to take clips of Samsung, LG TVs and just put it on his page. Then he want to talk about his copy fair use and stuff like. He'll take a whole clip off of with his instead of bringing his ass down since he's a professional calibrator and he's in the AV world. He never made any of the CES shows in Vegas. Never. Techno Dad used to go to them all the time. And other YouTubers I follow was going to the CES shows. So that's what I said. I knew he was a fraud from the beginning. I knew he was racist from the beginning. Forget about the stuff that he was saying about Asians and all that stuff. He was saying stuff about black people that was outrageous. He was saying that we had roaches, we was ghetto. He made a Black Panther review. You remember how Black Panther was real popular? He said it was racist. It needs to be taken off of Disney Plus. He said it's a liberal agenda. Who uses that word, liberal? Well, this is not CNN. This is not CNBC. Talking about it's a liberal movie. It's racist. It's going against white people. Oh, he was heated. I never seen somebody that was heated. Even a KKK member wasn't as heated as he was. He said it pushes a black agenda to kill white people. You guys should have saw this. This is on his old Quantum Apotheosis page. I think it's scrubbed off the internet because his account got deleted. Thanks to me, moi. I'm the one that done it. Thank you very much, guys. So I used to flag that sucker, and my homeboys used to flag it. We got him off the paint, man. So yeah, the guy's a liar, man. So ReviewTech USA, you have my permission to use this video if you want. Your boy Westside Tech. Send subscribers my way if you want. That's fine. It's all for fun, but the original beef was with me. Then of course he went out after other YouTubers like that was called all this bullshit. OLED Master Race, Master OLED Race, and England, and it was a lot of people going after the guy. But I had the biggest beef with him because I put that information out that he lived in a storage facility, and it was true. This is no lie. This is not slander the man's name. He did, and he still does live in a storage unit with his wife. She runs the storage unit. Look it up, Smart Cube in Florida. That's all I'm gonna give you. He can't flag it because it's a real business. So Smart Cube in Florida. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys. He doesn't even have a home that he's paying rent. It's free rent. Anytime you run those storage facilities, they give you free rent. So all the guy, that's why he's coming in with all these TVs. I don't know if he gets some kind of disability check. I don't know if the guy gets an SSI check for being unstable. Because, most of those people, you get SSI check for being crazy. So maybe he's getting one of those checks. And then, his wife is giving him the credit card to buy these TVs. And he take it back. Because he never keeps none of the TVs. He takes it right back within 30 days. And then he'll say he'll have a problem. So that's another thing I caught. All my TVs I still have except the LG 7700. I finally gave that to somebody that wanted it. But I still got my OLED right here to see one behind me. Beautiful picture. I got the, in my bedroom, I got the, what did I get? The Nano Cell. The Nano Cell in 2019. Took all my TVs. I never sell my TV. All my things. And then the guy made a video about not buying the Philips Hues because he couldn't figure out how to switch the input. This is your storage tech. This is Quantum TV telling everybody not to buy the Philips Hue because he can't, and you can program it in any remote control. This guy is an idiot, man. The guy's telling you not to buy it. He's telling you to buy some cheap ass wannabe Philips Hues. Hold on, let me pause. Let me go and show you my Philips Hues. Hold on. See, that's my Philips Hues right there. That's one of them. That's another one shining right there. So connections. Connections right there. Connections right there. Got the light bar, as you can see. And that's all. That's the equipment to run it. But he's telling everybody to get some goddamn cheap wannabe Philips Hues because it's just too difficult to figure out how to switch your input, and it tells you that you can program the remote control, and you have an app to control all of it. Even my Alexa's control when I want to watch it. I mean, this is the guy that you guys is the pillar information, the guy that don't know shit. The reason why he doesn't do Blu-ray anymore and 4K movies because he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He tried to do it in one of those videos, but it didn't work because he was talking about what we get on Netflix is not real 4K, blah 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 this. So we was telling him on his videos, no, to get consistent 4K at a consistent speed, you need a 4K Blu-ray player. As you can see, I got the LG 4K Blu-ray player right there. You know, it doesn't matter, but, you know, they got higher quality ones. We was telling about Oppo and Panasonic and stuff like that. The guy, he just blocked everybody's comment. That's what he do. He filters all his comments, and you can't, it's nothing negative you can say about this guy. He will filter it out and delete it. What kind of YouTuber does that? He filter all his comments out, man. So you guys are on the late train with Ninja TV, whatever his name is, and the other guy. I've been going at Quantum for years. I feel like I'm the OG granddaddy. Yeah, ReviewTech never know about him, but man, ReviewTech, it's an old game with me. If you ever want to get the real for that, you need to interview me. Those two guys was boring. They was like sticks when you was interviewing them. I'm the one that discovered all that. I'm telling you, I'm the one that discovered all that through somebody that gave me an email. I know the history of Quantum TV from the conception of everything. I'm the one that exposed him of being a racist. I'm the one that exposed him of saying racist and homophobic. And that homophobic stuff, he's been doing that. Matter of fact, I made a mock. Man, I wish I had my other channel, man. I made a mock video when he was saying the god of war was Illuminati because he saw Illuminati symbols. This is how batshit crazy this guy is. So, video games that have skulls or stars or a gold in there, he'll say it's Baphomet. The guy was going into its Illuminati agenda. Then he was talking about, before this whole The Last of Us trailer came out, he's been talking about homosexuals in his page. So you guys are the late gravy train. The late gravy train. I feel like you guys are so late, it's laughable. I've been going at this guy. The guy blocked me for all his social media because I was toasting his ass. So you guys got to, if you guys ReviewTech, if you want to have a little bit more flavor in your show, because those guys didn't really explain nothing. Those guys were just going to say, "Oh well, he's not a calibrator. That's all I know." No, he's a troll. He's a troll, and he's an habitual liar. Yeah, ReviewTech, you need to really holler at your boy Westside Tech. Those guys that have no, it was like watching wallpaper dry talking to those two. Those guys that have no flavor. Hold on, let me go ahead and play this video so you guys, because those guys were stiff as hell. If you guys want to get the real information, come to Westside Tech. I'm not looking for any subscribers. I mean, if you want to give it to me, I'll take them, but I'm not on there. But the guys didn't go into detail how racist this guy is, how idiotic stuff he say. Man, I could just go into detail about him. Got surround sound wrong. He got all kind of settings on his Xbox wrong. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, guys. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull up that video where the Rich ReviewTech had those other guys on. Hold on. So here's the RTU streams, and the guy at the bottom is Ninjativity, I think that's his name. And I gave my friend the information to send to him about Quantum because he wanted to know what he looked like. He wanted to know where his information. So I'm the one that sent him the information. So well, of course I went on his comment section, and the guy got smug with me. The guy was like, "Well, I don't want to hear all that about him living here. I don't care. I just want to know if the guy's a calibrator. I don't want to know all that." And he got like a female. I was like, "Damn, this nigga." I was like, "Is this nigga a fucking female I'm talking to?" Because usually, you want to hear the skinny of the whole history of the whole thing. But he got real smug. Like he was agitated. So I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You know what I mean? So I stopped really commenting on it. You know, he got smug, and I used to leave him little information and stuff like that. And he kind of erased my comments. So I was like, all right, fuck this guy. So, but yeah, these guys don't really know really break down history. Like I've been dealing with this guy, Jamil. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw this name. Quantum. Please don't flag my video, Quantum, because I said your name. I've been dealing with this guy for a long time, man. And these guys didn't even really tell good stories about it. About this guy talking about his phone got hacked. This guy didn't really even say that. I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, he's the one going out. But I'm pretty sure he went on his channel and trolled. But yeah, he'll ban anything from the channel. I've been told you guys that. And he'll delete your comments. That's what to do. And so far as this guy says something about he don't know, Quantum's not stupid. If Quantum don't know something, he's going to look it up. He's going to type it in YouTube, and he's going to regurgitate everything that YouTuber said or that article said to make himself sound like he's more smart. So I used to call him storage tech / regurgitation tech. Because all he going to do is regurgitate everything that you say. He gonna regurgitate everything the YouTuber said, that something he don't know, or that article said verbatim. And then you say, hey man, I saw that on such and such channel, or hey man, I read that on the thing. You said it just like the article reads out, and he'll say, no, I'm a professional, I'm this and this and that. Yeah, you guys are stiff as hell. These two don't really know him like I do. I mean, I wish I was on that channel. These two guys wouldn't even say anything if I was on the channel, because these guys didn't get the blood of having their channels taken down like I did. I had 2 channels taken down because of Quantum. He was flagging it. He admitted it, and I did get all the thing that it said it was Quantum that took my page down. So, you know, I go hard in the paint. These guys is kind of conservative. They have a little, oh well, you know, Quantum, he's a bad guy. I'm like, fuck Quantum. He's full of shit. I could bring up where he's at. I could bring up addresses. I'm like that raw street nigga. Like these niggas right here, they stiff as hell. This guy right here, I thought he was cool, but after I gave him that comment, he acted like a fucking female. I was like, nah, fuck this guy. This guy is kind of, I don't know. I don't know if he was going through something with his wife that day or whatever. But yeah, he was kind of smug with me. This guy I don't really know too much about, but I watched it and they didn't really give any good information about Quantum like I do. I'm the first one that exposed his picture out there. That picture, I went to his Facebook and I got all the picture off his Facebook. And another lie that he's telling everybody, that he has a kid. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this guy said he has a kid. And he has no kids. This guy said he has a kid, and he has no kids on his Facebook. If you have kids, you're going to put them on your Facebook, right, guys? Am I right or am I wrong, guys? So he's a professional calibrator, a decorated Marine. He's the United States Marine Corps, a professional photographer. So you guys didn't touch on none of that. So Rich Review Tech, you need to do this over with and put Westside Tech on this, because these guys were stiff. I'm sorry. I had nothing against Digitivity and this other guy, but you guys wasn't animated at all. You guys don't have no history with this guy like I do. This guy, me and Quantum was at war for at least good 3 years. I just decided to end the war because I was like, I'm getting up there. I'm 44 now, and I've been tearing this guy up since when I had first turned 40. So I think we've been at it for 4 or 5 years. I'm 44 now. So yeah, these guys don't know the history. These guys are very light. And then I noticed that the guy, Digitivity, said he found out the information. No, you got the information from me via my friend. My friend said, hey, this guy, he's new on YouTube. He's going at what Quantum said, who is he? He gave me the channel. He said, hey, can you give me Quantum's information? I said, sure. So I went through my cloud and gave my friend all the information. And he sent it today. So That was a lie that he said that he looked it up. No, I told you the information, buddy boy. But anyways, this is your boy Westside Tech. And Quantum is a troll. If you guys can't figure that out, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a professional photographer studio. He's never been a professional calibrator. And he damn sure never been in the Marine Corps, guys. I told him, show me your Marine book. Like, show me that you're in the Marines. Show me something that you was in the Marines. He shows a book and some stuff that he got from the surplus store. It's just like, come on. He showed me some dog tags. Show me the dog tags that you in the Marine Corps. Anybody can get that stuff at the surplus store. I got dog tags and stuff like that. You get all that stuff at the surplus store. But yeah, these guys, when they was playing about Quantum, it was like paint drying. It was like paint drying. It was painful to watch because they didn't go into the intricate details how much of a liar he is. How batshit crazy Quantum is. How if Quantum can't beat you, he'll try to hack your account. He will send trolls at your account. And you guys are not even talking about the millions of troll account that he has. Quantum TV, he stays on the computer all fucking day. That man has at least about, that I counted, over 50 troll accounts. If you guys don't know what troll accounts is, it's basically accounts that you make. So this is how many emails this fucker have. Because you got to set up a new email every time you have a troll account. This motherfucker probably got at least about 78 emails. How you think when his channel got bad, he was able to get his thing? And guess what? I was the first one that exposed him about buying subs. So these guys, they're weak. I hate to say it. No beef with these guys. I'm pretty sure they're good YouTubers. This guy talks about TV. I mean, if you want to really go into settings and stuff like that, I guess he would be cool. I said sub to both of them. But if you want to talk about the nitty-gritty, the good shit, come to Westside Tech channel, because these guys, they don't tell you nothing. I'm the one that busted about buying the subs, because I say, look, I noticed that every week Quantum was getting 1,000 subs. Then when I go on his page, he wasn't getting no new comments. It was the same.